Bless up my sports to the bone people. Back at it again with another video. Thank you all for checking this one out. Hope everybody is doing okay. Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday thus far. Now, it's really disheartening knowing that we have to turn to England versus Australia for entertainment when we have our own team playing. I was looking at the Ashes last night, and Australia, they totally crushed England inside 2 days. Yes, totally crushed them. Gonna walk you through the scorecard. Gonna let you hear exactly how it went. Mitchell Stark, especially, he was on fire. Yes, my people. We're also gonna be zooming in on that Super 50 Cup game that was played late yesterday evening. We saw Jamaica Scorpions going up against Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. Gonna let you hear exactly how that one went. So just give a listening ear until the end and you can let me know your thoughts. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Now, kicking things off with that first test there in the Ashes 2025. And it was a dominant display by Australia. Yes. Both teams going for it, but Australia kicking away England in 2 days. Can you imagine West Indies touring any one of these two countries and losing in 2 days? You would hear that, boy, West Indies shouldn't be playing these teams and all kind of things. Anyways, Australia were given a target of 205 to win, and they were able to make that, losing only 2 wickets. So a victory by 8 wickets for them. And, they have all of 3 extra days. all of 3 extra days. So scores in the game: England in their first innings 172, Australia 132. England batting a second time 164. Australia having a target of 205. They got to it quite easily. So let me just walk you through the scorecard again. The bowlers are the ones that are you have to give hats off to in this game. In the first innings for Australia, bowling, we saw Mitchell Stark showing that he can still bring the pain. Yes, without Hazelwood and Pat Cummins, he picked up 7 for 58 in the first innings, 7 for 58 from 12.5. He was supported by Duggett, who got 2 for 27. Cameron Green picked up 1 for 10. So that is how that went. Batting for England in that first innings, it was Ollie Pope, Ollie Pope got 46. And we also saw Harry Brook getting some runs. He scored 52. Jamie Smith, 33. Now, Australia, having bowled out England for 172, I know they were licking their lips, but Ben Stokes had other ideas, my people, and Australia were bowled out for 132. Bowling for England in that first innings there, Ben Stokes getting 5 for 23. He was supported by Braden Carse, who got 3 for 45, and Jaffa Archer, 2 for 11. Batting for Australia in that innings there, no one got outside of the 20-yard mark. As a matter of fact, Alex Carey top scored with 26, Cameron Green 24, and Travis Head 21. So that is how it went. England in their second innings, they didn't fare better than they did in the first innings. 164 this time around. And Mitchell Stark, along with Scott Boland, was right under their tail, my people. Scott Boland 4 for 33, Duggett 3 for 51, and Mitchell Stark 3 for 55. So the Australian bowling lineup looking as if they are not missing Josh Hazelwood and Pat Cummins at all. So that meant 205 is what Australia needed, and they got so quite easily with Travis Head bringing up a century. Yes, my people, some attacking cricket from Travis Head, to really make sure that Australia did not panic. He scored 123 off, 83 balls. Yes, 83 balls. 4 sixes and 16 fours in that knock. Whether he was supported by Marnus Lamashane, who scored a half century, 51 from 49. So Marnus Lamashane will be hoping that this is a return to form for him. 51 from 49, and they got across the line. The 2 wickets fell to Braden Carse, 2 for 44, and that's how that went there. So comprehensive victory for Australia, winning by 8 wickets inside 2 days. So Basball, Basball, not really firing in the first test there. All right, let's finish up with Jamaica Scorpions versus Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. This one was a very good victory for Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. They won the game by 75, right? Jamaica Scorpions, getting bowled out for 181. Trinidad and Tobago Red Force had given them 256 in their 50 overs. We faced only 39 overs. That's a Scorpion. And we're bowled out. So batting for Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, Cephas Cooper got 72 from 78. He was supported by Jason Mohammed, who is still in this team. He got 87 off 103. Bidasi scored 20. And we also saw Joshua James getting 22. Now, let's take a look at the bowling for Jamaica Scorpions. It was Marquino Minley who did a good amount of damage for them. 3 for 39 is what he got from his 10 overs. He was supported by Brad Barnes, who got 3 for 43 from 10. And the Carrie Campbell got 2 for 69 to contribute there. So that is how it went. Jamaica Scorpions going in search of that 256. That Trinidad and Tobago Red Force made 256 for 8, 181 all out, as I said earlier. Kurt McKenzie at the top of the order getting 39 from 41. He was supported by Brad Barnes, the captain, who scored 41 from 72. Pete Saman, 33 from 42. Former West Indies Test vice captain Jermaine Blackwood, he was there for a bit. He scored 16 from 20 before he was removed. Now let's take a look at the bowling for Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. It was leg spinner Yannick Correa that did most of the damage, 4 for 24. He was supported by Jade Gooley, who got 3 for 15. Joshua James and Terrence Hines both picked up a wicket apiece to make sure that Trinidad and Tobago Red Force got over the line. So a huge defeat there for my Jamaica Scorpions, but congratulations to Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. Good to see that, they have a few guys there doing their thing. Captain Joshua De Silva batting at number 3 in this game, getting 7. There are some players, Bidasi, there are some players that we are keeping an eye out for, whether they are playing for Jamaica or not. We're looking at the regional cricket, and there are some players that we have in the back of our minds that, they might be able to go on and play some international cricket or return to international cricket if they have already played, that we really want to perform. Whether my team win or not, there are some guys that we are going to come up against that I want them to score runs and pick up wickets, because their ceiling might be a bit higher than some of the players that I am actually supporting. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this one, my people. Big up.